Hello there, my fellow Scorps. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us. If you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support and for essentially making what I do even possible. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much. So really quickly before we jump into the reading, for those of you who already follow me and have seen the elemental readings, you'll remember that I basically shared with you guys that certain circumstances in my life have made it very difficult or even impossible to be able to do the single reading, the individual readings per zodiac sign until October, right? Well, we're just going to go ahead and crank these bad boys out. So let's go ahead and get started with your readings. This is going to be for September, but my readings are not time specific. So I'm going to be kind of syncing them up for when aligning it with September, but essentially you will find this reading when you need to see it most. It will be, it will pertain to whatever is in your heart, whatever is on your mind. It is not limited to love or career or money or anything in particular. It is general, so you can apply the messages in this reading to whatever is your focus. Okay, if I see pairings, groupings, specific storylines, I will take that out as needed, as necessary, as it clarifies, but otherwise this is not specific. Okay, if you do find that you would like, like this is kind of touching on your situation but would like something a little bit more personalized, you could find the information to get in touch with me for a personal reading down in the description box down below, as well as pinned in the top comment. However, if you would like to, let's just say, for example, you don't want a personal reading with me, but you do find that this reading overall tends to touch on things that you are currently going through, we will do an extended. Okay, so we will do an extended reading, and the link for that will also be down in the description box down below, as well as pinned to the top of the comments as well. Okay, guys, so Scorpio. What is going on? Let's go ahead and jump right into the reading and see what is the overarching theme here that we're working with. Scorpio, please. Let's see. What's going on? So just so that you guys know, you came out very, very, very prominently in the Gemini reading. Very prominently. Okay, if you're connecting with a Gemini, you might want to go and take a look at the Gemini reading too. If you have Gemini in your chart, the Gemini placement you have in your chart it'll be playing a significant role in the changes that you're experiencing right now. Okay. Scorp. View from above. Get the big picture. So Scorp, this is multifaceted. What you are currently experiencing, you're experiencing either a transition, right? You're probably still in the in-between phase where you've got one foot in the reality that you've built up until now and one foot in the future, right? Or you are coming out of that transition and you are basically entering a brand new chapter of your life. Okay? To me, this feels like the World card. Okay, to me this feels like the World card. There's a closing of an old chapter, the beginning of a new one, right? You have a certain level of self-assuredness that you haven't had in years. This may be the first time you've ever stepped into your life and felt like finally you're the co-creator of it. I feel like up until now, Scorp, you've probably let a lot of people get away with things that you didn't approve of because you wanted them around. That's not the case now. You're done with that. You are prioritizing yourself first and foremost because you've realized that there's a lot more at stake here than just whether or not these people like you or whether or not you have a job by the time you're 30, or you get what I'm saying? Like, you've probably allowed certain standards of other people supersede your own, and now you're just like, no, I'm queen bee, I'm king bee. Like, we're not playing this game anymore. Like, I'm in charge, right? I'm in charge, so I get it. I respect you, but respecting you and letting you lead my life and tell me what to do are two completely different things. I can respect you from a distance, right? Kind of like that. Like, you're stepping in and you're just like whoosh, putting people back in their place, and you're like, listen, I'm done with that. Like, I'm the new version of me. So whatever you remember me being like, yeah, you can kind of throw that away because we're working with a new operating system here. right? New operating system has been installed. We're not doing this. Okay. Let's see what's coming up for Scorp. This is some powerful energy. Ooh, look at that. The Lovers appearing at the bottom of the split. Okay, you could with there was the Six of Pentacles as well. So again, for some of you, you're connecting with a Gemini, and there's a trying to figure out where exactly they fit in all of this. Okay. Besides connecting with a Gemini, this could literally just be a very, very, very big decision. Okay, a new beginning that has. It feels like there's one thing missing, right? A new beginning that is on the brink of beginning officially, right? But in order to do that, something has to be closed off. And it's like a decision you knew was coming, but you didn't think you'd have to make yet. But now's the time. It's kind of like now or never, right? Now or never. Everything is in position. All you have to do, Scorp, is show up. And if you don't, then you could perpetuate a current situation for a very long time. Okay? And this is as easy as it's going to get, this new beginning. This is as easy as it's going to get. Okay. I'm getting imagery here of somebody underwater. Okay, where there's like a peacefulness, a serenity of being underwater, but at the same time, it's punctuated with periods of panic, of needing to come up for air. So just be a little bit mindful with yourself, Scorp. You might be really, really excited by what this new beginning has to offer, but if you need time to recalibrate yourself, that's okay, right? That's okay. If you need a moment to kind of like realize, take a breather, so if there are, for example, this new beginning is is a new job or a new career path, you don't have to make it so all or nothing, right? If you are infatuated with what this new life for you could look like, it's okay to be in love with that, but don't discourage yourself by saying, oh, well, I need to be here within the next 2 months. Because then what happens is if you fall short of your goal, right? If it's not attainable in that short amount of time, you might give up on the dream altogether because you're trying to meet a criteria that's near impossible, right? Give yourself an opportunity to take the breaks that you need to work within a time frame that works for you, given all the other moving pieces in your life, right? This is not an easy feat. This brand new beginning, you need to take seriously, and everything needs to be aligned in order for it to happen. But don't sell yourself short by saying, okay, well, it can only be attained if I do this, this, and that, and if I can't, then I don't deserve it. Don't do that to yourself. Take your time. Take your time. You may have been taking your time up until now. That's okay. There's no need to speed things up, but continue moving. Don't just stop. Continue moving. Okay? Oh, God. 2 of Cups, but the challenge is the 4 of Wands. Give me a second. On your mind is this Knight of Swords. You could be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. In your heart space is a Libra or Justice. In the recent past is the Knight of Pentacles. Could have left behind a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming in is the Ace of Wands. You see yourself as the 8 of Cups. In your environment is the 8 of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. In your fears, you've got the Page of Cups. And as the potential outcome, 8 of Wands. So Shiznit is moving forward. Overarching energy is the High Priestess. Beautiful. And underneath that is Death. So there's no wondering here who this High Priestess is. This is you. Okay? For some of you, where the High Priestess involves a secret of sorts, a secret person, secret information, anything that was unknown, that gets put to rest. Okay? It either stops being a secret because it's revealed, or it stops being a secret because whatever the source of the secret was is obsolete, right? Something either becomes revealed or stops existing altogether. So for example, if there's a third party situation and that's a person that's been held secret, that could be ended without your knowledge, right? It doesn't stop being a secret because it was revealed. It stops being a secret because there's no secret to keep anymore. It doesn't exist anymore, right? But Scorp, I mean, you could be, so first of all, you could be connecting very strong Libra. Libra is the strongest energy here so far. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. We've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Practically everybody. We're missing fire. We have the 4 of Wands here, which is fire energy, but not strong enough. Okay, but of course, you know, that's just for those of you that are curious about the signs, you have so many placements in your chart, you know, we don't have to limit it that way. But I'll call them where I see them. Two of Cups. So guys, I mean, Scorp, you have to walk away from some stuff, all right? You could definitely, you want marriage, you want to escalate things, right? You want to escalate commitment, wherever that commitment might be. A lover, a friendship, a boss, you know, a career path, whatever it is for you, money. You want it to escalate to the next level, but there's an issue with that. Okay, let me go ahead, let me clarify this, because to me, this looks largely romance related. Relationships, love, right? So let me clarify so I could get, if there is something financial here, something career related, so I can get it. But I'm seeing it's a very dominant love reading. Okay. Overarching energy is the Page of Cups again, which appears here in your fears, okay? So the Page of Cups could be you, okay? It could also be someone who you're connecting with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page tends to be very young energy, very flirty, very fun, very friendly. Could also be a little bit emotionally immature, right? Not jaded, right? They haven't had a lot of experience with love, really. So this is very innocent, very new love, very stumble over your own feet type of love, right? Like, do I hold you this way or that way type of love? Do I, you know, turn my head to the left or to the right when I kiss you type of love? Very like, you know, very teenage, brand new to the scene. I don't know how to do this, but I know I want this with you kind of love, right? Very sweet, very new. This could be in whatever age. You've got an air sign on your mind and in your heart. Okay, so air signs can tend to be pages when it comes to cups, right? They're new to love. They're not new to commitment and stuff like that, and you know, whatnot. They know what it is to put themselves in a certain place for a certain amount of time, right? But their emotions don't tend to, they don't get too much exercise in the emotional department, right? They tend to kind of dip their toe and then walk away when it comes to love. I have a lot of air in my chart, so I can definitely attest to that. I mean, I have a Scorpio sun, you know, Scorpio sun. My son is in Scorpio, not that I have a son who is Scorpio. But yeah, air can be fairly detached. So I feel here you've got a lot of air present. You've also got Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's see. Clarifying this Two of Cups. Let me go ahead and just clarify all of them. Oh, we could be connecting with a Sag as well. Oh yeah. Woo! Excuse me. The Tower showed up, but don't worry. Have no fear. Have no fear. We can work around the Tower. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. 3 context cards, please. Woo, the World is here. The World is here. I knew it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So, with the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands, okay, this is a spotlight that you have here on a partnership of some kind, all right? A creative partnership, a romantic partnership. There is success here, though, okay? You guys have been through your own fair share of turmoil. By the 6, you haven't quite been through a lot, but you've been through a challenge of some kind, all right? So this is the early stages of a relationship. This could also be dating, becoming exclusive, all right? Does not have to be. It could be that something has become revealed, all right? With the Six of Wands, this could be the spotlight being put on a partnership. So Scorp, you know, for those of you who were in a situation, a casual situation with somebody, perhaps that went from being casual to being a little bit more than that. Because the thing is that while there is victory here, okay, there is victory, there is a spotlight being put on this partnership, there is union, there is romance, there is creative genius, whatever this is for you, this partnership. What's challenging this is a harmonious transition into the next level up. So whatever this partnership looks like to you, evolved one step, right? So as a friendship, this could be a romantic relationship. If this is a romantic relationship that is casual, this is about becoming exclusive, you know, exclusive to each other. If this is an exclusive partnership, this is about engagement. You get what I'm saying? Whatever that next step up is. So you were an employee with your own little cubicle, and now you've got your own office, whatever that is, right? Whatever this new stage would be for you. The challenge is about getting to that next level and being patient, but above all, like, it's about being strategic, Scorp. Like, it's about being strategic. Temperance is about patience. It's about alchemy. It's about being temperate. It's about being temperate. It's about not doing anything in excess. Okay? So it's about having something stable, having something that isn't excessive, right? The Six of Wands tends to be very prideful. Okay? So you might be jumping the gun a little bit, Scorp, if you're not careful. All right, there might be something that you're very excited about with this partnership, but you have to take it easy. All right, if you're connecting with a Sagittarius, they may already be coupled with somebody, and so while you guys are feeling really good about your partnership, they can't actually do anything until they leave another connection, or leave another commitment behind, or something, right? They need to be able to move on from something in order to offer you this potential, this new beginning of sorts. Okay, on your mind, you've got this Knight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So you're thinking about an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the potential new beginning that you guys could have, right? This could also be, if you have air in your chart, this could be you thinking about all the potential that you have as an individual, all the potential, this new beginning has to offer. This new beginning, all of, like, you're ready for war. The knights carry armor, especially the Knight of Swords, right? They're coming in with a swift message of truth. Right, so you could be thinking about what it is you want to say to the world, right? What it is you are trying to communicate, perhaps about a commitment, right? This new opportunity, this new school, job, project, whatever this is for you. This is about something that you want to get to the top of the top of mountains and be able to share with the world that you want. Right? If this is the partnership that we're talking about here, this could be about the fact that this partnership makes you feel so alive. You just want to let everybody know that you and this person are together, right? It fills you with so much joy that it's like you just want people to know. Like, you want to lay your foot down and say, this is mine. This is Scorpio's, right? But at the root of it, okay, on your mind, you are either thinking about an air sign and all the potential you guys could have, or overall just the kind of speed that you are really hoping for in this new beginning. You're hoping it starts fast, fast, fast. Because in your heart, you've got Libra and the Tower. So how we were talking just now about this Sagittarius, this could be your air sign as well. Whoever it is you're connecting with, if they are already attached in your heart space, you want, right? You want that attachment to dissolve. Like, you're waiting, Scorp. You're waiting for some type of commitment, that whatever this is that's holding the person back that you're connecting with, or whatever is isolating this opportunity from coming into fruition, this new chapter beginning for you and this other person, or you and this new opportunity, whatever is in the way, you are hoping it completely dissolves, right? Justice is here, so I have to imagine this has something to do with legalities. This could have something to do with contracts. You're hoping that a contract gets severed, okay? If this is a Libra, you're hoping to either detach from a Libra, or that a Libra is detached from, or some type of legal situation comes to an end. Whatever this feels like a block. Okay, this feels like a block for me. This is in your heart space, and you're hoping that whatever this justice card represents to you, whether it's a person, whether it's an aspect of yourself, whether it's a legal situation, you're hoping that it comes to an end. Okay, for others of you, it could be that you are hoping that somebody realizes something. With this Libra, you are hoping, if it is a Libra, if not, maybe it's a legal case, whatever it is, you are hoping that this person, place, or thing realizes that there is a structure here that they are holding onto that no longer serves them. And in order to move forward, right, they have to let something go. But you're not here trying to play teacher, Scorp. I'm not seeing you being here trying to play teacher. I see you holding yourself down, you're holding the image in your head and still maintaining what it is that you want without actively taking a role in what's happening. You're just kind of taking care of yourself, taking care of what it is you need to take care of. But you're noticing an opportunity, you're noticing abundance, you're noticing this potential in the future that you want. But you're leaving it up to the divine. You're leaving it up to the person that you're connecting with, the partner that you're connecting with, the opportunity that you're connecting with. You're leaving it up to everyone to play their role. You're not, I feel like you're done, Scorpio, with trying to play teacher and teach people lessons and get involved in other people's thought processes. Like, you're not there anymore. You're like, listen, I see where I could really maximize opportunity with you. I see where I can maximize love with you. I see where I can maximize my abilities with you. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still going to take care of my stuff. And if I see you, right, if you make yourself available, or if you choose me or whatever, not choose me, like choose me in terms of like a job opportunity, not choose me in terms of romance, because Scorpios don't like to be chosen. We don't like to be options, right? So I'm talking in terms of a job or a career path where you have to apply to places. It's like, if you choose me, great. If not, I'm still, you know, I'm discovering new things about myself and discovering new things about the world. Like, I am determined to feel comfortable where I'm at, right? In the recent past, you had the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. So this could be a past earth sign, right? Someone, an earth sign that you shared a past with, I should say. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, this could be somebody who you share a past with, perhaps even children with. You know, you could have been on your way working towards a family situation, working towards a simpler life, right? A life that you were hoping you could look back on and feel really good about. But you left this behind, okay? Or somebody, right, either in the past or someone that you share a past with, somebody offered you the potential of a partnership. But it could be that they were moving so slowly that it made you kind of feel, again, with this Four of Wands and the Temperance, it's, you know, it's not stressful to you because you're really occupied in other things, Scorp, but it did make you kind of wonder to yourself if you know, moving in together or getting engaged or being together in a serious relationship or getting that job opportunity, it made you really wonder if this was possible, right? Like, you're being patient, you're not forcing anything, and you feel really good about whatever this is, the kind of harmony it brings to you emotionally. Like, you feel really good with this person or this opportunity, right? You feel good about how it's unraveling. But in a way, like, it's almost like you wonder if it's going to move quickly enough to really match your desire for it. Like, you want something to happen right now, but it's moving really slowly. Coming in, you've got the Ace of Wands, okay? I believe Gemini got this. So again, if you're connected with a Gemini, you have a lot of air here on your heart, you know, on your mind and in your heart. So you could be connecting with a Gemini, absolutely. But with the Ace of Wands, okay, this is that energy, right? The ambition, the desire to get something completed, to get something done. We've got with the Eight of Wands, the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's, again, you're like, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. You are investing your time, but you're becoming impatient, right? You could even be really stalking the heck out of this person's social media. For others of you, you know, this is just about gathering intel. You're trying to figure out where you stand, where this person stands, where this company stands. You're looking, you're keeping an ear and eye out for standing, you know, because you know where you stand in this, but you're wondering, like, damn, this is going so slow. Like, do I want this more? Because if I want this more and this person's never going to commit, or if this opportunity isn't going to offer itself to me, like, then maybe I should just keep moving, right? Maybe I should just keep moving. Like, what do I do, right? Because you're ready. You're ready, Scorp. You're ready to get the ball rolling. You're ready to get this show on the road, right? You want communication. That's what's coming in for you with this Ace of Wands, right? This Ace of Wands here is what's coming in. So there could be communication that breaks up the monotony of all of this, but I'm not really seeing that. I'm seeing somebody here want to communicate, but still not communicating. At the very least, I see kind of like that spark, right? There's a flame that goes under somebody's butt. You could be connecting again with this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But I feel like they need, again, to kind of, they need to move. Like, you're doing everything that you can. Whoever you're connecting with, you know, they're the ones that need to, because someone here wants to speak, someone here wants to move forward, but at the same time, in reality, things are not moving. So there's a desire, there's ambition, there's a want to move forward, and someone here is spying, someone here is collecting intel, somebody wants more information, somebody maybe even wants to talk, but they're not, right? So there's like this holding back of communication and a stagnance overall of the situation at hand. You see yourself as the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. So you know you have to walk away from things. You might even be detaching yourself from even wondering whether this person is going to communicate with you or not. You're starting to become a little bit indifferent, right? You're just like again, you're neither here nor there, Scorp. You're letting things unravel as they may, right? get the big picture. Like for you, this is a new chapter. You've got a lot of things going on. You're not really worried about this person. In fact, you're not really worried about anything, right? Not even this new chapter, because you already know that you have invested so much of yourself into this situation that even if you were to kind of slow down a bit, none of this could be taken away from you. It's kind of like, you know that this is yours, like what's yours is yours and can't be taken away from you. That's how you feel right now. Something here is incomplete. You realize that there's something that's still incomplete, but you are still working on getting to the finish line. You're still getting to the end here. You're not too worried about anybody. You're doing your due diligence and you're going with the flow and you're letting what feels good feel good, you know, and you're giving yourself to opportunities, but you're not letting these opportunities take you for a ride. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like the only thing I see here is that you could be feeling a little bit impatient because you're ready, right? You don't want to jump the gun. Like you're ready to start this new beginning or do this new thing or whatever it is, move to this new place. But it's like, it's not time yet. There's still things missing, right? There's still things missing. Certain, you know, again, it's like you're at the final stage and something is about to fall into place. Something's finally about to click and you're going to be able to turn the page to the next chapter. But you're not there yet, and you're trying to be patient, but it's so hard. It's so hard. In the environment, you've got the Eight of Swords with the Hermit, so you could be connecting with a Virgo here, okay? Also, we have a Scorpio energy along with Sag. You could be connecting with a Virgo here, which you feel kind of trapped with, right? If you have Virgo in your chart, Scorp, you could just be feeling very trapped in wherever that placement might be. So if you have Virgo Moon, right, you could be feeling trapped emotionally, kind of limited. You're not being open to another person. But overall, with the Hermit energy, it's like you're trapped in your knowledge about the situation. You know that other people have a role to play. You know you can't just yank the controls out of somebody's hands and be like, here, let me do that. You know you can't do that, right? You have to do it. You have to stay in your lane. You have to do what you can do, and other people have to do what they have to do when they feel like doing it, right? You can do things to influence the situation, but you can't do anything to change the situation. If you're dealing with a really stoic individual who is adamant about doing things at their own pace, you could sit there looking at your watch, tapping your foot, and be like, okay, can you hurry up? And they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Was that code for go slower? You get what I'm saying? You could try to influence, but people at the end of the day are going to go at their pace. So you're kind of at the mercy, you know, this process is at the mercy of everyone doing their job in a timely manner, whatever that might be for you. So everyone else who's involved in this situation with you, Scorp, you know, like you're kind of waiting for everyone to play their part, and you are like the fastest moving person here. You're ready to go, and everyone else is just like taking their time because they still have things to work through. And so you're feeling trapped in the fact that you know this. You're just like, okay, like for example, for those of you who are connecting with somebody who's already in a commitment, you know, you could be saying to yourself, all right, I know that, you know, for example, I know that they are unhappy with the person that they're with. I know that I want to be with them. They want to be with me. This is already figured out. We know this. But at the same time, I can't force their hand. They have to leave this situation at their own time. And so in the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Right? And the same goes for if you're working for a corporation or some type of company or whatever this is for you. If this is a course of study, there's paperwork involved, right? There's paperwork involved, or an application process that you have to go through. So it's like you're ready to start school now, or you're ready to take on this position now, but training doesn't start for another 3 months because somebody is still processing your application. And you can't force that person to go any faster or any slower than they are going. It's like, you know that you can only do what you can do, and you've done everything you could do, and you're just like, okay, now what? Right? Like you're just like, I'm trapped. Like you just feel, you know, but, you know, I feel you, Scorp. I'm there with you. But you have to, you know, we all have to let things go at the pace that they go. This is divine timing at work. We can't force any of this. This is happening at its own pace, and that's it. Now, our fears here with the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands, for some of us, we're connecting with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be the person that we're connecting with. Does not have to be. This could be about getting to that next emotional level with this person, right? This could be about getting to the next step with this person. Our fear, or even our hope, right, is to get to this next place. But I feel like, you know, there's a fear here about what this new beginning will look like. which is ironic because if you're connecting with a Gemini, it definitely looks this way, right? They have a similar fear. All right, but this is about making sure that the cycle actually closes off. All right, the fear here is that the cycle never closes off, right? That there is never really an advancement made, that things kind of stay in limbo and you're forced to leave, right? But I'm not seeing that, because in the potential outcome, we've got the 8 of Wands again, with the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So there's somebody here who definitely wants movement very, very, very adamantly. Somebody's determined. Somebody's determined to create fulfillment. The issue, not the problem, the issue here is that somebody has to weigh out the pros and cons. Somebody here has to make sure that they are leaving things balanced, that they are giving what they can to the situation rather than forcing themselves to give too much or too little, right? Somebody here, could be you, Scorp. Somebody here is just making sure that they are taking measured action towards their fulfillment, because the 10 of Cups is here, right? And movement is definitely movement, communication, progress is coming in as your potential outcome with this person if you're connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sag too. All right, but whatever this is, this partnership that we're starting off with, this progresses, okay? Once you have left something behind, right? This realization of having to leave things behind, old ways of being, things that do not serve, right? Cutting certain things out of your life. Once you've made room for this person, place, or opportunity in your life, you're going to be able to enjoy the presence of this in your life. Okay, but this has to be measured action. This can't be, this can't be a false start, okay? The 10 of Cups is here with this person that you're connecting with, if this is a person. If this is not a person, this is just the situation, the company that you're working for, right? This business opportunity, whatever this is for you. There is an opportunity here of happiness, fulfillment. But with the 6 of Pentacles, this is about making sure that you're giving what you can. It's about giving what you can. So progress is made, but it's going to be kind of, it's going to go a little bit faster than what it has been, right? It's been going very slowly up until now. It's going to go a little bit faster, but someone here is taking measured action. Someone here is taking measured action. Someone here is not going too fast, too slow. Progress is made. A lot of passion here. A lot of love is here. But in terms of physically what's being given, someone here is only giving enough until full closure is achieved. As the contextual cards, I pulled 3 more. So the 2 of Swords came out, Queen of Swords, and the Universe. So again, there's a decision here that has to be made. Something needs to be closed off. More air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right. But this new chapter can only be moved into once everyone has played their part. So if you are connecting with an air sign, for example, or any other sign, right? But if you are connecting with an individual, the swiftness with which you can move into this next chapter depends somewhat on how quickly they can close things off on their end. Because there's something about your fulfillment with the 10 of Cups that depends on their participation. Okay, so let's see what this, let's see what the advice is for you, Scorp. Advice for Scorp, please. Learn from the past. So it's a 25, which leads into a 7. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles here, which, when you take a moment to reflect, right, learn from the past, when you take a moment to reflect, it is sort of stagnant. Okay, so I feel like in terms of this waiting, I feel like this patience, all right, because that's kind of the name of the game here with Temperance, the 7 of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving energy. So it's like this push and pull. You're ready for this new opportunity. You're ready for forward movement, very fast, swift forward movement. But the conditions are not keeping up with you, Scorp. Learn from the past. So there could have been something in the past, right, that maybe you took on a little bit quickly, a little bit too quickly even, something that you jumped in too soon for or with. And what you need to do is remind yourself that every time something ever worked out well, there was a certain level of patience that was exercised. Okay, a certain level of just let it be as it may. Right? That was the practice at that time. Right? Forcing someone or being pushy to get something done, that doesn't really help. That doesn't really help. You know, we have the Six of Cups here present, which talks about reflection, going into the past, right? Thinking back. Elephants never forget. Okay, so this could be about experiencing, or not experiencing, but revisiting your experiences, reflecting on your experiences, and just kind of reminding yourself that patience is how you got here, right? You're here because you were patient in all the ways that mattered. Now is not the time to jump the gun, right? You have to look at this from above, right? You have to get the big picture here. You have to remember why you're doing this. You have to remember what is at stake. You have to remember what all the moving parts are. Yeah, you're ready, but other people are not. And you want to make sure that when you do get to this 10 of Cups, it's because people made the choice, not because you pushed. You get what I'm saying? Like, if something falls through, you don't want to kick yourself in the head and be like, oh, I was too impatient, I was too pushy. Let things fall where they may. You know how to temper yourself, okay? You know when to send that email, right? The follow-up email. You know when to send that person the text. You know. So don't overdo it. Do it when you feel is appropriate. Okay? And in the meantime, just remember, because remember, the overarching energy here is the High Priestess. So, you know, this is about following your intuition. It's about, there's an inner knowing that you have to exercise here. There's an inner knowing that you have to exercise here, Scorp. This is about your internal compass. This is about gauging the situation the way you need to. Someone here needs to complete something before you can move into this next chapter. Again, I feel like this ending is totally tied, right? This ending is tied to someone else finishing what they need to finish. Whether that's a relationship, an old relationship, or school, or a job, or whatever it is. There's something about this next, in order to have your 10 of Cups, right? In order for you to have complete fulfillment emotionally, and with you starting off in this 2 of Cups energy, right? A partnership or emotional harmony, right? For you to get to this 10 of Cups, people have to play their roles, and they need to finish what they're doing so that you can see the end of all of your efforts. All right. So Scorp, let's see. For the extended, what will we look into here for the extended? So there's somebody, right? Someone that you're connected to, or an opportunity that you're connected to. They need to end something. Something needs to be ended on their part in order for you to kind of close off the cycle. In the extended, we will go into what this is per se, right? What is it about the situation that they're confronting that's causing this delay? Right? What is it that's causing this delay? Well, what's causing the slowness here? This situation, this person. What's the holdup? What's this delay all about? Right? And then what's your best approach towards this delay, towards this person? What should you do in the meantime? Right? So we'll do that. We'll explore that in the extended. Okay. So what's this delay about? What's the holdup here? And what is your best approach? What's your best approach in this situation? Okay. All right, Scorp. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Guys, if you find that this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to see where you are on your journey. You can see me over in the extended. I'm going to leave the link down in the description box below, as well as posted in the top in the comment section, pinned to the top, as well as a link to book a reading with me if that's what you desire instead. If you'd like something a little bit more individualized and personal, we could do that too. Okay, so I will see you, Scorp, over the extended if you will meet me there. And if not, I will see you next time, okay? I love you to the moon and back, Scorp. Thank you so much for being with me. And until next time, mwah, I'll see you later.